Ann Wagner and Mike Rogers publicly saying they would support us. Two great members who do all kinds of great work. So that was really big. So I feel real good about the momentum we have, and I think we're real close. So the vote's going to be tomorrow.
Will you go to the floor even if you don't have 217 votes locked down?
That's how our great system works, and we will go to the floor tomorrow. It's not about pressuring anybody. It's just about we got to have a speaker. You can't open the House and do the work of the American people and help our dearest and closest friend Israel if you don't have a speaker.
You had said before you want to have 217 first.
Well, I do think that's ideal. But as one of my colleagues said in the room, I don't know if there's any way to ever get that in the room. Mm-hmm. I would love that, but I think the only way to do this is the way the founders intended is you have the vote tomorrow. We've set it for 12 o'clock, and I feel real good about it.
Will you have more than one ballot if you don't get to 217 on the first?
We're going to elect the speaker tomorrow. That's what I think is going to happen. We got to come together. We have to unify. We have to come together.
Unify. Jim Jordan on Monday was talking about what's tomorrow is now today. They're currently voting for this new Speaker of the House since Kevin McCarthy's ass was kicked out by the Gates 8 just over a week ago. So now they're looking for a replacement. Jim Jordan finds himself in the most opportunistic position, and he's ready to unite. You know how he works. They're currently doing it now. We'll figure out what's going on. He did say he's gaining some traction and some votes from potential holdouts previously that were Republicans. I guess he's handing out some concessions, maybe he's making some agreements. They are watching that as well. But first, there's one big name that's supporting him as well, too. As of Tuesday morning, one Donald Trump was walking out of the courtroom because that's what he's going to be doing for a while to talk about what it is that Jim Jordan possesses to be the new speaker.
I think Jim will be Speaker of the House. He's a fantastic young man. He's pretty young still, and he's very strong, he has very proper opinions about our country. He loves our country. He wants to see it do well, and I think he's going to be confirmed sometime soon. As you know, many people have now supported him. 24 hours ago, they were supporting somebody else. There seems to be great unification. I think Jim Jordan will be a great speaker. I think I think he's going to have the vote soon, if not today, over the next day or two, and I think he'll end up being a great speaker.
David, Trump seems confident, but he doesn't seem confident. It could take a couple days. It's eventually going to happen. Even Jim Jordan there on Monday when Manu Raj was asking him, are you going to get those votes? Because beforehand, he didn't have the right number. But as of now, he says, we're gonna elect new speaker tomorrow. Didn't have to say on the first vote. But after that, we'll see if the arm twisting and the threats start to kick in for more votes to come his way. Primary thoughts on this, David?
Yeah, you almost wonder if Jim Jordan is betting perhaps on the embarrassment that the Republicans feel that they're so dysfunctional that they can't elect a speaker. So at a certain point, they'll just say, okay, Jim Jordan's got the most votes of anybody in the Republican caucus, so let's just go with him and end this all. The thing that keeps jumping out to me is I like to sort of pull back a little bit. When you look at there's Donald Trump and there's Jim Jordan had more knowledge than perhaps any other member of Congress about what Donald Trump was planning to do on January the 6th. And there were a series of phone calls that they had about what Donald Trump was going to do and what the House might do in the Senate. And Jim Jordan was subpoenaed by the January 6th committee, refused to comply with the subpoenas. He just stiffed them. And this is the guy who is about to perhaps be elected Speaker of the House, the guy who perhaps did more to try to help Donald Trump subvert democracy than any other House lawmaker, Jim Jordan. Never mind the scandal at Ohio State, where Jim Jordan has denied knowing about, sexual abuse by a team doctor when he was assistant coach and all that. The scandals that hang over Jim Jordan are so repulsive. And it just, to me, it underscores the Republican Party has absolutely no shame whatsoever, no integrity, no decency.
Let's go to graphic 2, because I like what you were pointing out when it comes to one of the potential reasons that they might be looking to go his way, because as he pointed out, he's turned a couple of folks' votes in his favor. Let's go to graphic 2, because many members also want to resolve the speaker fight quickly and see Jordan as the only plausible choice, right? What you were saying. Representative Vern Buchanan from Florida said he was, quote, deeply frustrated by the way this process has played out, but would back Jordan in the interest of party unity. There's that word unity again, a little bit more. Series of members who had indicated that they would not back him switched course, including Mike Rogers, who chairs the House Armed Services Committee. Last week, Rogers told reporters that there was no action that Jordan could take that would win his support, none. But on Monday, Rogers said he would back him, citing thoughtful and productive conversations that they had had about pending legislation on military policy, spending levels, and foreign policy. Can you think of imagine a conversation where Jim Jordan has thoughtful and productive conversations with anyone? No one else can think of it.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.